G'day everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Bare Necessities podcast. Another week, another episode. They keep getting bigger, Samuel.
And so does that tagline. Another week, another episode.
Yeah, we all have our taglines.
Well,
what we got today?
Well, I won't keep them waiting any longer. We've got a great mate of ours. Let's introduce to the show Jordan Stew Stewart.
Hey. Yeah, turn it up. Absolute pleasure to be on here, amongst some very big names like that guy you had on last week, and then Sauce. That was good. Yeah, really, really prestigious, and I'm honoured to be on here today, boys.
You should be honoured.
Excited.
We're doing this in all facets of the game. We are doing this at 8:30 for people who are listening, 8:30 in the morning. So that's just the grind that we're on. Like, that's just what we do. Like,
it's so early, man.
It's so early. I'm sorry, boys.
It's basically dark outside. I can still.
The sun's rising. We're up grinding at the spark of dawn.
Exactly. All right.
That's exactly what we're doing.
We're gonna start by talking about cricket a little bit, Stuba. We want to talk about your career and stuff like that. So obviously, we're just talking about before the show started. You've made the professional move from Jellybrand to Williamstown. Is that correct?
That is factually accurate. Yes.
What are we hoping for out of Williamstown that you didn't get from Jellybrand? What's with the move?
Oh wow, feel like I'm being treated like a professional here. This is good, boys. Well, I just thought it was time for a fresh start. Last season was a bit random with schoolies and COVID and that. So I thought it'd be a good time to jump ship. I did think that Frosty was playing at Williamstown, so I thought that'd be fun. But
he was.
Have not seen his ugly mug all pre-season.
So, I'll be there, but he's not there.
Yeah, he's not there. But you know what? You guys are building a podcast, Frosty and the Aussie lads. Shout out.
Oh, don't do that. He's put you up to this, hasn't he?
It's not a paid promotion, I swear.
Well, definitely some battles to be done between Bare Necessities and Aussie lads, but we do support local businesses. We do support
except for them.
I want to bring up that.
Except for them.
Have you watched much of the World Cup, T20 World Cup that's happening right now? Stuart?
Oh, look, I haven't actually.
It's right if you haven't.
KO or Foxtel? No, I paid nothing. I know the West Indies are out. They're the ex-champions. That's never ideal. Otherwise, I always hear Shane Warne saying dumb shit like get rid of Steve Smith. It's just like, mate.
Yeah.
Did you always see some supermodel shared like WhatsApp texts, and she just kept leaving Shane Warne on red, and he's just like, "Oh baby, I'm in Sydney. You want to go out?"
Turn up.
I wanted to bring this up because I just want to show how much I know about cricket because I love
Sam
cricket.
loves cricket, by the way.
Yeah.
I love cricket. One of my favorite events, the Ashes are coming up December. We're playing. Yeah. We're playing England, I believe.
Believe it or not.
As you would in the Ashes.
Yeah. How
do you think we're going to fare against England in the Ashes?
I think I'd like our chances, to be honest.
Will there be a lot of nice one Garys, just plenty of Garys just being thrown around?
Oh, just Gary, it's the summer of Gary, this one. And, the way he tweaks them, he'll be very dangerous. Very dangerous on the moist deck up at the SCG later in the year or to start 2022. But they do reckon that the English squad is pretty mediocre. And
yes.
I'd have to agree. I'd be tempted to agree with the experts on that one. Even with Ben Stokes added in, I just think we're a class above Sammy Boy. So hopefully we can tear him away.
What do you think about the inclusion of Ben Stokes, Sam? Because obviously you know a lot about him. So.
Obviously, it's
Ben Stokes, obviously related to ex-footballer Matthew Stokes.
Yeah.
Played for the Geelong outfit, number 27. Great player.
Athletic family. Very good.
Unfortunately, Ben Stokes didn't get the footballing genes, so he's gone to cricket. So he's like, well, I'll just play cricket because, that's fun, bit handy with the bat and ball in hand. But I did want to ask you, Stu, if you were playing for the Australian cricket team, what pitch would you want to be playing on if you were playing around Australia?
What
pitch? What pitch? What oval? What field?
Yeah. Oh, right on. I think it's hard to look past the MCG. I think it's a glorious piece of equipment, that one.
Smacking no runs at the MCG.
Yeah, mate, that's the way it is. Crashing into pegs, just doing the damage. Otherwise, Lords is nice. That's the home of cricket. In case you're
Yeah.
wondering, St. Roy over in
You're gonna
England.
have to give me a location, mate.
I actually don't know. It's in England somewhere.
Ah, okay.
Well,
All right.
It's green.
So play on the Queen's backyard, basically.
Yeah, pretty much, man. When you think about it.
That's very good.
All right. We have Michael's backyard test is something that's sort of, I don't know, it's had its moments over the last few years, and I was a part of it last year, Stu. What do you think about us really turning it into a spectacle? Okay, because last year, we played a little bit and then it sort of died. Okay, it didn't really kick on, did it? So I'm thinking this year, and I don't know if Michael's on board, but we really get it going. We set up cameras everywhere. We, make it into a proper spectacle. What are we saying?
Color
Yeah,
commentators.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. I think we need to find somewhere to get Sam invited. So if we
I
can
was
get
there
him-
last year, but that's all right.
Yeah,
Mate,
because
they'll-
he loves cricket and he's not part of it, which is not very
Well,
fair.
I don't think anyone's heard this, but my best over in cricket under 11s, Drew coaching us, Spotty, a bowl, got 3 wickets and 4 balls. Now, much to the umpire's credit, I think a lot of them were me chucking it, throwing the ball, and he's paid it anyway. But there's that. So just
That's
really an
good, mate.
X factor.
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, spectacle would be
that's-
nice, and I'd be willing to not play and just
Yeah, neither.
commentate.
I reckon. I reckon there is potential. It is clearly quite a massive event, and I think there's a lot there that we can work with. We just haven't quite taken all that potential and made it into what it could be. But I like it. I even think big audience, under lights, perhaps.
Under lights, jeez, that's not
You
bad.
know,
Everyone get their flashlights out.
exactly. There's so much you can do with this. It's a blank canvas at the moment, and we need to paint our backyard test all over it. Is what I say.
It absolutely is. Before I forget, before we move on to cricket talk, when I was asking some of the boys, can you give me any stories for Stu? Parksy texted me, and the first thing he said was, "Go to his My Cricket."
Oh no, you don't want to. No.
Does the 2018 Murray/Law Shield Division 5 seconds ring a bell?
Did you actually find out what it is? Because I think Parksy just makes up words.
Yeah.
I was going to say, is he
we-
exaggerating?
I did some research. He said something. What did he say, Sam? He said you got slapped for 70 or something in one of the games.
He got hit for 70 runs. He got 70 runs hit off him or some shit with his bowling and went out for a duck.
I did some research and this never happened. So I don't know.
Yes, arranges to the man.
Have your stats gone down to someone else's?
No,
Because I wouldn't imagine there's too many big 6 foot, 7 blokes in the team.
No, I did get slapped around a few games in the seconds. But I generally batted so low I didn't get a hit. So that's on you, Parky. Joke's on you, mate. Didn't make it back. I probably did get hit for 70 though, to be honest. Couple of rough games, boys.
So the myth
I'm a
is true.
workhorse,
Something you definitely do provide is sledging. Is there you got a best sledge for us that you've given someone over the years? You've probably given a few, so it's a bit hard to rattle them off.
Sledging, it's definitely part of the game. Couple of notable ones that stand out, not from me. One time I was umpiring an under 11s game,
Oh no.
and this little pipsqueak at fly slip goes, "Somebody check the Wi-Fi, boys. There's no connection."
That's actually not bad.
Oh, cool. That's actually gold. And then the other one, playing junior cricket in the morning out at Werribee, and this guy wanders out, larger bloke, beanbag with arms and legs esque, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
And one of my mates, he goes, "Got an avocado coming out to bat here, boys. Hard on the inside, soft on the outside."
Oh.
I was a big fan of that one.
One that always stuck with me was, I remember asking you like a couple of years ago, "Oh, Stu, you give out pretty good sledges. What's your best one?" I'm gonna be paraphrasing here a bit. You were I don't know where you play on the when you were fielding. I don't know if you're playing slips or whatever. But some bloke came out and he had a really funny last name, and it sounded like poo. And he said like he's got poo on the back of his jersey and poo coming down his pants. Or something
Oh
like that.
yeah, No, it was Brown. It was
Oh,
Brown.
it's Brown. That's what it
I think his
was.
name was Connor Brown. He was pretty good. He was annoying.
He's coming to play with us this year at Altona.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
He's good. He's actually good. Bit
Yeah.
slow, but he's a solid bat.
Well, good job,
Check his
Connor Brown.
Take his undies, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now this is doesn't really give me a lot of joy to say this, but it's gonna be the last. It's gonna be the last installment of AOS. So for the last time for AOS, cue it.
Is my super suit. You are a toy. Good chow. I'm the big fat panda.
Now this week we have. Well, we really scraped at the bottom of the barrel here when we came up with our Olympic sports. We've done them all. We've done field, we've done track, we've done basketball, we've done God knows how many other ones, high jump, the rest of them, that's field. But this week we're doing rugby sevens. So get your big boys out because we're playing rugby sevens. Now, Stu, your job today will be, so me and Arages will pick our 7 people and you're going to have to pick 7 from our.
Oh, so you pick 7 each.
Yeah.
Squad.
Yeah, we're putting a squad together. Yeah, so get the pen and pad out. If you've got a pen, he does. He's got it out.
Okay.
Excellent.
Nice.
Arages, I'll let you go first.
Okay. Well, this was done sort of last night when you asked me at probably about 9 p.m. Have you done it? And I said, no, don't be silly. So I've got Stoic, who's Hiccup's dad from How to Train Your Dragon. The big Viking bloke.
Yes.
Plenty of facial hair there, so intimidating, etc. I've got one of the pig citizens of the city from Kung Fu Panda. They're large in stature, to say the least, so I think that'd be very handy. I've got Pumbaa, the warthog from Lion King.
Oh yeah, he's quick.
Obviously, just running through blokes. I've got Russell from Up, so he's a bit fat, so that's really. So, yeah, he's a wilderness explorer. So he's a bit wild. He's faced all conditions. I've got the mayor from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs when he eats too much.
Oh, yeah, because he was skinny beforehand, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, and he's massive. I've got Sully from Monsters Inc. for obvious reasons, just one of the all-time units.
Yeah.
And I've got is it Chief Tui from Moana? I don't know how to say his name, but it's Moana's dad, basically. And
I know.
He's huge.
Yeah.
Is that the one that Dwayne Johnson voices?
No. But speaking of that, so that's your 7?
Yeah.
All right.
Just China.
I was looking through who we've chosen because we can't have 2 people doing the same, doing 2 events, one person doing 2 events. So I've gone with some of the ones that should have been included but haven't. So number 1, I've got Mr. Incredible for obvious reasons. I don't know, just Mr. Incredible, man. Then I've got Frozone written down here.
Oh, double up.
My evening's in danger.
Thanks.
Anyway, I just want to... and then I've got Violet from the same Incredible family. The one that the one that she can go invisible, mate. What are you talking about?
You want to try a different movie?
Not really. Maybe. Okay, then I've got Poe, but just skadoosh sort of operation. And then I was looking at it. We've got Shrek after Potion, so I'm going to go with Shrek before Potion, the green Shrek. You and my army.
Yeah.
That's sort of that guy.
Right.
Your standard run-of-the-mill Shrek.
Yeah. And then this one I was a bit worried about because when we did the 100-meter sprint, I put a car in there. And for this, for the rugby sevens, I've gone Mac.
Yeah, I was going to do that too. I was going to do that. I had it written down and then crossed it out.
Well, have faith in me to put a car into a human sport.
Rugby game, yeah.
And the last one I've gone with I was going to do Sully, but I'll go with the Abominable Snowman.
Oh, yes. Yellow snow cones.
Yellow snow cones.
Very good.
So Stu's got a lot to pick from there. We'll let him decipher that.
So am I picking 4 from one and 3 from the other?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yes.
So no one's left out.
Yeah.
First things first, my knowledge of these characters probably doesn't quite live up to yours. So I'm just going to cross out people I don't know.
Oh no.
For example, the mayor from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs can just head off. Sorry, mate. He's a bloke.
Get in the cut.
He'll find his niche somewhere, but not here. Gee, you got some good options, to be honest.
It's like whoever you want, man. Just chuck him in there.
Tough work. All right. Fucking will then, Sam. All right.
No pressure, man.
Trying to get personal. All right. I think. Oh yeah. Sully. We'll lock Sully in. It's hard to look past. Big dog. Clearly good agility. He's more a good player. Then I'll select from Aiden's team. Then I did think the inclusion of Pumba was timely and appropriate. He can just put his head down and do the work, you know.
Shit, barometer.
He's a barometer out there at wide out. You know, he gets the field, puts his head down. And then I think we will need Stoic in the scrum. He's that sort of bloke, big body in the middle that you just look for. The glue to hold the team together.
Yeah.
I got 3 from there. I might move to Sam's team. I think we have to take Mac. I think that's a non-negotiable today, boys.
Not sure how the opposition are going to react, but that's fine.
Not quite sure what he's going to do with the ball, but
Yeah, true.
but you can just toss it in his back compartment. He can just drive.
Go, mate.
All right. Then I think we'll take Frozone just for pure comedic value.
The culture of the team.
He's a good presence.
Yep.
Oh. All right, we're slowing down now.
So we got 5.
Yeah, we do. Good counting, Sonny boy.
That's all right. Just here to count.
We're gonna go for Poe. I think Poe's another big body that we need around just to get a bit more stability through the center of the side.
We're gonna do, big guy. Sit on there.
Sit on me. Don't tempt me. And then to bring it home,
Round out the squad.
I think I want to see Shrek roll into the squad. I think he's got what it takes.
He's beaten dragons and the likes of him.
Yeah, and I can't say the same for a few others on this list. Sorry, Mr. Incredible. You know, good man.
So congratulations to
So,
Sully, Pumba.
Shrek's what? Equestrian by day, rugby sevens by night. Sort of. Great.
He's
He's
doing
a jack of all trades.
Very good. Yeah, read him out, Sam.
Yeah, so we got thanks, man. Our rugby sevens team. Congratulations to Sully, Pumba, Stoic, Mac, Frozone, Poe, and Shrek. Getting all walks of life, really. DreamWorks, Disney, and Pixar. So well done to a lot of them.
And that's the squad done too. So
Well done to
everyone involved.
Wow.
Been a ride.
pleasure to take in the last ever segment, gents.
Hopefully they can bring home some golds.
Fingers crossed.
A talking point that was really wanting to be brought up by many other people, but not me.
Yeah. I wonder what you'll find. Wonder what the implication of that one would be.
What do you think about dating cousins, man? just randomly. I'm not just for a friend.
Yeah, no, well, no, it's a normal thing to ask, mate. I deliberate with my mates about this sort of content all the time. Yeah, it's just a sign. It's a sign of a man's character. It's a respect thing. You know, is that there? Is that not there? I do just want to go on the record and say, Sammy, you were getting my bus. We're having a right laugh on bus 17. And then all of a sudden he started dating my cousin and he thought, I can get a lift to school or whatever. Oh, no, you got a different bus.
I got a different bus.
You know what? I felt used. I felt manipulated.
I used you to get...
Yeah, you absolutely did. You just wanted to get the yes and get off bus 17. Which, in fairness, probably fair enough. Wasn't the best bus.
While you're under oath, yeah, you're under oath. While you're under oath, how did you feel when you first heard about the news? Was it like, I don't really mind, or was it like, fuck this kid?
Oh no, I've never really cared. I just find it funny. Everyone would come to me, they'd be like, don't worry, mate. It's all right. You know, it's just a high school relationship.
You'll get through it, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's a high school relationship, mate. They won't date for too long. I'm not telling you who said that. And then all of a sudden, here we are. Here we are, like 2 years later or some shit, almost 3 probably.
It's still a high school relationship.
It's still technically, it's like 2 exams away from not being a high school relationship. But yeah, no, that's
And
all right.
if you had to pick anyone else to date your cousin, are you keeping me in the lineup, or is it?
Nah,
Or are you taking applications?
Oh, you're one of the better options.
I appreciate that.
You're up there, Sam. Probably pushing top 4 coming into the season.
Just like
It's up
you feel like
yeah.
if he gets the next 2 or 3, that you think he's in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I reckon you're a good chance. Otherwise, just not Navi. Anything but Navi. I'd shoot myself. I'd absolutely shoot myself.
He'll be on the show soon, so we'll ask him about it.
Yeah. Oh, that's trouble. That's really trouble. Not Isaac. Actually, Isaac's had his chance. We're
I've
just
heard
back.
about
You know, I trust Parksy. Parksy knows how to treat a girl nice.
Yeah.
That's weird. Shout out to Bianca. Look like they're having a wonderful time up in Sydney.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, not Sauce. 10-foot pole, mate. We don't let you near.
Don't let him do your cheese and crackers because he'll bite.
I'm
gonna move on from this because it's getting a bit weird. So I've got written down here, Stu, star signs, horoscopes, and crystals. Okay. Are you a believer in all this sort of stuff? Or do you know someone who believes in all this sort of stuff?
Oh, everyone knows someone who believes.
What's the implication here? Are you pointing me down some direction, or just?
We're basically going to throw you
We
down a
will.
hole and just make fun of you. No.
All right. Well, I'm not massive on it, purely because it doesn't really make any sense. If you can't explain it with logic, you've lost me. But it is interesting. It's a bit of fun. And you know, sometimes if you need a bit of support, crystals are the way to go. I know Emily Campbell, Ruby's sister, of course, big crystal chick, got her set up. You know, you got to cleanse them, you got to light the incense. It's cool, it's fun. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but yeah.
I don't get the whole crystal thing.
Yeah.
Samuel and I were debating a little bit, saying what the hell are they, and should we even bother talking about them? What, like, are they just a cleansing thing? What's the go with them?
So this is big boys. This is base level, entry level sort of stuff, but different crystals. You have different crystals for different aspects. There's like I don't necessarily know what's what, but there's like a good luck crystal, like a success crystal or something along those lines. But you can't touch them if they're not yours. Don't touch them, or you fuck up the chakras.
The chakras.
I think,
Don't want to cause them any trouble.
No, stay a long way away from another man's crystals, please. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't have a lot else to offer you, to be honest.
Well, one thing I want to say is, are you one of those people, or do you know one of those people that's like, say you do something silly or you make a mistake, like, guys, I'm a Libra, sorry, I can't help it.
Oh.
Like, it's me. Like, I'm a Gemini, I'm a Sagittarius.
It's Gemini
like,
season. Sorry.
I'm sorry, it's not me, it's my star sign.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm lucky that people aren't excusing their behaviour.
For star signs.
We're out last night actually, and this random guy guessed Bella and Ruby's star signs just on the spot. That was really impressive.
That's actually
that's actually
not bad.
Good on you, mate.
Because you're basically guessing their birthday in a way.
Yeah, well, yeah, birthday range, same difference.
Riddle me this. So the dates for a Libra are between September the 23rd and October the 22nd, right?
Yeah.
Say you're born on like 11:59, the day before it's Libra season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your personality is going to be different, apparently, to being born, 2 minutes later, 12:01 in Libra season. So explain that. A 2-minute difference.
Yeah, explain it, Geordie.
Being born.
Right,
explain it to me. It changes your personality based on what day. That's bullcrap, surely.
As a big advocate for horoscopes myself, what you're failing to consider, Mr. Sinclair, is that those 2 minutes provide a valuable opening for the position of the moon and the stars to adjust. And it's within those, obviously, if you're a late Virgo, you are going to involve a few Libra traits. Libra, I don't know how to say it. And I think that's the beauty of star signs. You almost make them yourself a bit, but you're going to incorporate a few traits either side. But it is a sign that the stars are moving towards a Libra. I don't actually know how it works. So
it is interesting because you got like your early, your middle, and your late ones as well. Yeah. And then there's like rising sun and all this. Yeah.
Stuff, yeah.
So it's pretty extensive.
Well, you two been talking about that. I've just got some research. Do you mind if I just read? You're a Virgo, yeah?
I am a Virgo, man.
You both Virgos?
We're both Virgos, yeah.
No, gross. You guys are gross.
I'm going to read out your horoscope for today. Well, this is actually November 4th, so just bear with me. Okay, so I was talking about the moons. Yeah, okay. Over the next 6 months, you could find all sorts of inspiration in your own backyard. I assume they're talking about the backyard test. There's nothing else they could really be talking about.
Yeah. Pretty clear.
Explore all the riches that your region has to offer.
Oh.
Whether you attend a nearby gallery opening or bond with like-minded neighbors at a local hotspot. So obviously talking about COVID there. So connect with your fellow do-gooders and see what you can accomplish in your district. So it's something to do with neighbors.
Something Hunger Games related, by the sense.
Fellow do-gooders. I mean, we can probably move to that now if you want, Samuel. You're doing is it a charity thing this month, Stu?
Oh yeah, you better, boys. This month I'm stepping up for violence against women, I believe it is. And it's 137 steps a day, which is very exciting stuff. I don't do a whole lot of stepping in my day-to-day life, so I'm excited to get that quota up a bit. We've raised a fair mint, if I may. I think we had like $900 or something last time we checked.
Wow,
wonderful! Big shout out to the Bare Necessities family for coming through.
Yeah,
putting the cash in.
Absolutely, mate.
We'll put the links and stuff around so people can go donate. Can you still donate?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well,
do you is it like the push-up challenge where each day has like a certain meaning in terms of steps, or is it just 137 per day?
I think I'd be tempted to say it's just 137 per day. I'm actually not 100%, but I think it's just 137.
When does it start?
Gee, mate, you're asking some big questions.
Well, I
thought you were participating.
I'm not sure, mate. If you really can, you can find out yourself. That's like strongwoman.com, something like that.
Well, we support what you're doing and we support the cause, and we'll be sure to Bare Necessities. We'll give you some funds for that. Absolutely.
Cheers. Means a lot.
All right.
Anytime. Let's do it.
We're moving on to I want to say it's our biggest segment.
I would say it as well.
It's the most competitive by far. It's Guess That Track time, Stu.
Oh, no.
Say the line.
Do it.
Guess that track. Whoa.
Guess it. Oh,
let's guess it. Let's guess it, please.
That's it. All right. So, Podsy, Zim, and Sauce are all last on 3 out of 10. Okay, so maybe separate yourself from those if possible. Tommy's on top. Don't go one lower, please. Tommy's on top with 7, so he's done pretty well. So that's what you're looking to beat if you want to, win the minor premiership. But Samuel,
there will be a final series. So
there will be a final series. Yes.
Okay.
So try get in on percentage as well. We'll work out percentages too. So
before you do this, just in case you do get 1 or 2, how do you feel about your music knowledge going in?
I think it was all right. I would have got more than 3 on Zim's one from memory.
Yeah.
So I'd like to think I could go all right.
Okay.
It does depend a bit. I'm a niche music knower.
Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna send you Snapchat right now. It's in your box. It's in your inbox.
The first one's Girls just want to have fun. Is it by Cindy Lauper? Is that her name?
I'm gonna make sure I say. Bang! 2 points on the board early. Holy shit!
That was good.
Holy crap!
Well, boys, you give me what I want to hear, and I'll produce for that.
I'll send you the next one, mate.
Yeah.
There's been a bit of controversy overnight as well about the difficulty of some of these songs, and we said, "Don't be silly. They're all just as hard as each other." So, what a great start.
Don't be daft.
Don't be daft. Exactly.
Is it? It is, yeah. I believe I'd like to suggest that it's Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People.
Dude.
You're absolutely kidding me, mate. That's your two. 4 points already.
Stu's hunting top.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Podsy Sauce and Zim.
Oh, they're already in your dust.
Like, lose it. Okay, that was a bit weird for me.
Let's get to Zoo.
Okay,
Oh, you cut this one a bit further in, Sammy.
yeah, I had to because there's an intro and a half.
Oh, okay.
We're not gonna.
It's probably not, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, is it Paradise by Coldplay?
That's actually you're not right.
It's
That's actually not a bad guess.
Educated guess.
That's actually not. It's Faith by George Michael.
Yeah.
That actually wasn't a bad. You know what? I'll give you. At least you've actually given us an answer for that one, so I'll give you props to that. Next
Sam.
one. Yeah.
Your forehead looks massive right now.
Whoa.
I've just been sitting here for the last 30 seconds being like, Jiminy crickets.
Why couldn't do that to me?
Next one.
I can leave if you want. No.
Jordan, you're gonna have to move to the side before it's taking
next.
up too much strength.
I don't know it's by My Sharona.
Can you give us just a guess?
I would like to argue that it's by, you can't say a thing here, boys. It's by, I don't know.
That's
By it's also by George Michael, isn't it?
It is My Sharona, but
it's one of those ones where you don't really
know
know
the
the
artist.
artist. Yeah.
No, it's My Sharona by The Knack, but that's 5 points, and that's already is that second place already?
Yeah.
All right. Last song's coming to you now. This is for tied first, might I add.
Equal top if you get 2 points.
Is that Waterloo by ABBA?
Stu, I'll give you a virtual handshake.
Oh, I'll take one. I'll definitely take one, mate.
Well done. You've got 7 points. It is Waterloo by ABBA. Well done. I'm going to be honest. I didn't expect you to come in here and give
For everyone that's almost definitely going to say, "Oh, you guys do like really easy songs." He obviously doesn't,
he doesn't
fall
come
into
under
the
pressure.
He doesn't fall into the hot seat like the rest of them.
Yes, because we've given people we do shuffle songs, but there's a certain amount of easy songs, a certain amount of hard songs. And Stu's just, he's fronted up, he's puffed his chest out.
Didn't
like,
succumb.
I'm gonna get I'm gonna get all the hard songs.
Yeah, exactly.
Well done, Stu. Top of the table, equal Tommy.
That's good. It's great company up the top here, I have to say. Much better than the boys down low. That's what
you're in a class of your own. You'll be definitely looking at final series, maybe percentage. We'll look into that a little bit later.
Just happy to get the 7 points on the day.
Very good. So congratulations, we guessed that track 7 out of 10. Now you work hard and you work well and you work at Baker's Delight.
I sure do, mate.
We talked last week with our guest Jason. Check that out on YouTube and Spotify. Keep up to date with all the latest information.
Yeah, check that out.
We talked about job interviews. What was the job interview like going at Baker's Delight? Was it chill?
It was funny. It wasn't really an interview. Jess, who's like the manager, called me. She's like, "Yeah, we'll just get you to come in for a little interview type thing." And then I get there, and the boss, his name is Richard. He's a bit scary. but he was just telling me about the culture. He's built this culture at Baker's Delight. And how, you know, everyone really gets along, you know, there's no bitchiness, no cliques, nothing like that in his workplace. Everyone gets along, great culture. I don't think I've heard the word culture that much.
Been used at Baker's.
It's one of Heels' pre-season speeches for sure.
If you're walking through hell, bring some sunblock.
Why would you stop? Don't stop your help. Yeah, it wasn't really an interview. He just told me how awesome Baker's Delight is, and I thought, sweet.
I'll work here then.
Yeah, easy. Don't have to tell me twice.
Did you know anything about bread going in? Or were you just an eater of bread? Do you have to know like the ins and outs?
I knew fuck all. I still don't know a whole lot, to be honest. I just know what we sell and how to slice it, really. Seems complicated. There's a bunch of because the bakers all get in early and do shit. It seems really hard. Like I'm not cut out for it.
Stay away from that.
Yeah, not for me.
Fair enough.
Do you still sell there's like a little box at the counter with like samples in it, right? Is that still around? Is that still a thing?
Got some bad news, right? Just because
no.
I was an avid sample taker as a young kid, as a young buck.
Don't tell me they're gone.
COVID, so just not COVID safe is the issue. I think we can probably start doing them again. They're low-key, they're a pain in the ass. Actually, we were, for like our most recent thing, we were giving away slices of bread. Like, how sad is that? I hate some of the stuff.
Slices of bread.
It was dead set. We put a slice of bread in a plastic bag and we'd like hand it across the counter. That's low. That's a low point in my career.
Do you have any bad customer experiences? Or are they all happy chappies?
Oh, they're generally all pretty good. I've got this one guy who comes in on a semi-regular basis and he's just not interested in anything I'm giving him. He's like, I'm trying to, if he's like next in line, you'll give him like the hey, how are you? Just to let him know that you want to serve him.
Yeah. And
this guy, he keeps his head down. Straight up. And I'm like, oh, he mustn't have heard me. So I go, hey, how are you? He gives me nothing again. And then he's signing in. And I'm like, oh, so I'm just standing there. And he looks up and he goes, oh, I'm just trying to do the right thing, mate. And I'm like, oh, I'm actually just trying to sell bread, pal. But that's all right, big fella. Yeah, he doesn't like me. And he's got this senior's card. You get 10% off if you're a senior. But it just looks like he's laminated a piece of fucking cardboard with his name on it. But the first time he wanted, I didn't give him a discount because I didn't realize what it was. I thought it was like, he's just showing it to me. I'm like, yeah, you laminate, mate. You're good.
You got a laminator at home. You must be good.
You got a bit too much spare time, don't you, big fella?
Yeah, I'm old. Say I'm old. Oh, I get it.
No, otherwise, we did have this chick come in. You get a few like druggos in Williamstown.
Yeah.
And this one chick just came in and just started abusing this mum and her daughter. And she spat on the mum and she was just going absolutely nuts. Like, and I was working with Caitlin Whitty, that you boys know, Tasha. You'd also know Tasha. Yeah. And we were just standing there. They were just watching. There's not a whole lot to do. But you're
just eating samples behind the counter, just watching it unfold.
Yeah, I was just unpacking a slice of bread out of the plastic bag.
That's awesome. I never really hear stories about that. Do you get that sort of thing at Coles Rages?
There's been a couple of druggies just around. You can like hear them yelling from like halfway across the store.
Let you know
despite all the shelves in the way, it still finds its way to the fresh produce room. But yeah, it's a bit, I don't know. Stibber's right. There is a few crazies around. And then like when you're done, you walk outside and like they're parked on the bench outside. And
there's always that little group. There's a group of little homeless people or whatever.
Yeah.
Stan.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this, but there's, for all the Williamstown people listening, there's this one notable druggy sort of chick, and she always wears this crusty wig, this crusty black wig, and she hobbles around everywhere. And one time we're out, a few of the boys, we were at Isaac's house, and then we went to the Bayside Oval, and we thought it'd be fun to pelt a soccer ball at everyone lined up. Yeah. So we're doing that, and then this chick, she's hobbling across just along the path. She's always muttering to herself, and Sam just pops up. He goes, Hello.
That
Four.
her?
Random chick.
I remember
I
the
already
lady, yeah. Stu's like, fuck you, Sam.
Yeah, I was like, Sam, mate, she's dangerous. Go pick her
starts
off.
chasing me.
Mate,
Oh.
she's gonna nick.
I wanted to throw this in there because I just didn't think there was much to this one, but you got your license, so congratulations. Want to put that one out there. You got your P's.
Thanks, boys. I did.
That's
that
it.
Yeah, all right. Okay. I'll
What
give you
was
some.
what? No, I'm not gonna be generic.
Yeah.
Did you ever put Richard in danger? Like at any point? Like you're like, ah shit, take your hands off the wheel sort of operation.
Not really. Dad would probably remember better. I got honked a few times in like roundabouts and shit, but I actually thought that I was all right. I thought it was a bit of an overreaction on the other car's part. We used to do a drive like around sort of High Point area, and then I don't know if you'd know, but on the way back, like as you leave High Point, coming back here in the left lane, it goes around a corner, and it's not really tight. But for a new learner driver, it's a bit tight. So
I think I know what you're talking about.
almost hit the curb at like 50. And Dad's like, "Oh,
Oh, chill, man.
but,
That's it. That's it. I'm driving.
Yeah, pull her over. No, it was I think it was all right. Pretty smooth sailing, 120 hours.
That's good.
Is
I remember this was towards the end of my tenure. When I was getting my hours, I was about to get onto the freeway, going home, so towards Williamstown, over the Westgate Bridge. And as I'm getting onto the Westgate Bridge, this fuck off spider is like on the wheel. I'm like, and I don't like spiders. And I was like, Dad, no, I can't, man, I can't. And he's like, just focus on the road, I'm like, you focus on the spider. Anyway, then the spider jumped, and I didn't know where the spider went, and I was like, fuck this. And I was just like, it was all hell breaking.
Never get me alive.
Exactly. So
Did you get the spider? Did you find it?
No,
Yeah,
it's
He
still
had to get the
lurking.
wheel instead. He had to.
Yeah, like,
I think it's dark.
yeah, it was dead because I'm doing like 60 on the freeway. All right. Do you want to get into it, or I just?
Well, yeah, we've got top three. So cue it first. Cue it.
Do it.
He would.
One.
One, two, blah, blah, blah. All right. So this week we've got your top three iPod Touch games, or games you'd whip out in your iPod Touch. We're talking, at least 7-8 years ago, right back in the day, and classics, stuff that'll hang around in iPod folklore forever. So we'll let you go first, Stu, if you've got your three games that you'd whip out on your iPod Touch.
Thanks, boys. I was having a brainstorm last night, and we've got everything we need here. A little bit basic, to be honest. We'll kick it off with Jetpack Joyride.
Hey.
Hard to look past. It was an absolute staple. Just a good game. Like I used to rate myself too with the gravity suit. Oh,
Yes.
up and down like no man's business.
Those were hard. I found that one to be the hardest ability.
It was
So if
hard, but
You've mastered
when
it.
you mastered it, mate. Well, yeah, exactly. Sometimes the hardest things are the most rewarding, in my opinion.
There you go.
And then I don't know if you boys ever played this one. It's called Storm the Train.
I can't say I have, mate. But enlighten us.
Like, mate, I played it on like my grandma's iPhone 3 that I got given in year 7. It's mate. It was a great game. You're along a train. You just have to jump, and you get to like shoot like zombies and shit. And mate, doesn't sound like there's a lot of substance there, but I tell you,
No, but when you're playing on your granny's iPhone 3, it's good stuff.
Everything's good, that's for sure. And to bring it home, I mean, how could I not say Temple Run? It was just one of the all-time classics for me. Temple Run 2 didn't quite do it for me. But
the sequel never good as the original.
No.
There was nothing better than playing Temple Run. Nothing better than when your cousin asks to play Temple Run, who's He's got like fucking shit on his fingers because he's been licking his fingers all day. He's like, let me play. I'm like, no, I'm not letting you play. You're not touching my screen.
Nah, mate, you got to go and wash your hands.
I think you were just a bit insecure about your high score, Samuel, to be honest.
That's what it was. That's me. Insecure about my Temple Run high score. All right, just let you go next.
I have Temple Run on my list as well, but I have Slash Subway Surfers because they were a similar sort of game with the sort of swiping operation. I've got Jetpack Joyride in my special mentions because I know antisocial Cam Mullinger, Pudsy's father, loves a bit of Jetpack Joyride, so you like that shout out. I've got Fruit Ninja on there.
Oh, I didn't. That's a shout.
Very satisfying. Something very satisfying
That's
about
a
Fruit
good
Ninja.
game. Yeah.
And I've got your classic Minecraft Pocket Edition on the iPod as well.
Yeah.
That's where it all started.
I love that.
Best to be there.
Yeah.
That's good.
Very good. My top 3 games. So I've got Plants vs Zombies.
Oh,
Yeah.
I absolutely love that game. Just could play it on end. Then I've got Cut the Rope,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
yeah.
I cracked it at Cut the Rope so many times anyway.
get in the mouth like you're trying to get the candy.
damn
Yeah. Then this is such a classic like airplane one. You got your phone on airplane mode, and you whip out paper toss. The one where you come on, get it with the wind. Yeah, play it.
It was actually a lot of fun.
It was a lot.
For throwing paper into a bin, I could sit there for hours.
How times were simple.
Yeah.
Very good. So well done on your top 3. Stu, do you want to tell us a bit about your Cambodia experience? You obviously shared a lot of memories there, had a lot of good times. Do you want to tell us about your favorite moments, what you enjoyed, just what it was like?
Yeah, I'd love to, man. It was life-changing experience. I could take the piss, but it actually was really good. Great. I think it was about a week away. Awesome experience. Great culture around the Cambodians, actually. All the temples, Angkor Wat, and the other less notable ones that I've forgotten the names of. They were pretty awesome, actually. That was a big highlight for me. And then, especially with the kids at so it's kids at Husk. I'm actually wearing the top.
He's wearing the top
which is
right
like
now.
a primary school, and then the kids at Campuchia House as well. So lovely. It is funny, you know, you look at how happy these kids are with how little they have, and it does open your eyes a bit.
Definitely very rewarding, you would say.
Yeah, absolutely. Very rewarding. Bit of soul searching done on that particular day. What else happened?
Do you want to give us some stories? I got one story that I hear about probably every month from Max.
Yeah.
And I think you know which story I'm talking about. The one with someone was told not to do something and he still did it. Were you on the trip?
Oh, actually.
Were you on the trip with Rory?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes, that's poor. That's you don't drink the water. It's as simple as that. Our body's just unaccustomed to Cambodian water. I think it's most sort of Asian countries' water. It's just different. Our body's unaccustomed to it. Clearly, that flew straight over Rory's head.
He didn't get the memo.
And no, he didn't. Neither Rory nor Miss Quick seemed to pick up the importance.
Drinking the water.
Yeah, no, my favorite Cambodia story. There's a couple of good ones. There's Parksy ripping his pants in my room, and then Laura and Lola Illich outside, and Parksy's like runs out to show him his ripped pants, and his foot gets caught in my bag at the door, and he fucking just goes flat, and Laura's filming, and you just see him just come straight out of the doorway and absolutely flattened.
Can we get our footage? Is that still around somewhere?
It's probably around somewhere. I'll see what I can do for you, Sammy Boy.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Couldn't say I have it. The other good one, and this is this is low. It's me, Max, and Mia Finney in a tuk-tuk. And I don't know how much you always know about Mia Finney. She was quite a bit reserved on the trip. You know, I offered to take a photo of her when we were at one of the temples, and she's like, "Nah, it's all good. I like taking my own photos." I'm like,
"Get out of my face."
That's cool. So we're sitting in the tuk-tuk, We're talking, and Max decides to call her Emily. That's the first part of the clip.
Did he call it Emily like continuously, or was it like a?
Yeah, no, it wasn't funny. He thought her name was Emily.
Oh, and she wouldn't have had the courage to say anything.
No, she just sort of.
My name is Emily.
And then Max, he started quoting. Oh, he does like the American, like the sweet Jesus Alabama.
Yeah. He does the accent. Yeah.
Yeah, and he just starts going on and on. He drops the N word. Me and Finny's just like hunched away, grossly regretting her decision to get into that.
Did you boys join her on the tuk-tuk, or was it like you were already there and she got on with you? Or you just thought, let's make this girl's day. Let's have a good time. And Max is just...
I think me and Max would have got on after. I don't think she would have actively sought us out.
Yeah. Okay.
Good reason.
What do you, well, this probably has never happened with any of us, but say we're at school or something and the teacher, you get like a substitute teacher and she butchers your name. Do you correct her or do you let her have it?
Oh, thankfully, I've never really had to deal with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine.
The Aman Khatibs amongst us, they struggled. Mendy, never. Mendy right in high school. I think you have to correct them. You can't live a lie. You got to be true to yourself.
Do you what if they stuff it up more than once? Do you have to keep correcting them, or you do it once and then you're like, you know what? If they're going to keep stuffing it up, they can keep stuffing it up.
Yeah, you do. You almost have to cop it if they're not willing to learn. You probably do have to cop. I'm trying to think.
I've got a real.
I feel like Naito Sensei, Sammy Boy, would always butcher someone's name, but I can't really. Nothing's coming.
I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, there's no substance there.
I had an example. I think I told you this, Rages. I was in my uni class doing my sport class, and this kid named I'll call him out, Nicholas Guiney. Like it's Guiney. Anyway, and after the first week, she pronounced it wrong. Fine, good on you. But it's a 12-week class, and sorry, love, but you can't get it wrong all 12 weeks.
Yeah,
I kid you not. Every week she come and go, oh, is it? Oh, how do you say it again? And he's just sitting there like, just stop talking to me, please. Like in the end, you just got to concede and just call him Nicholas G.
We've got more about names now, but everybody, cue it. Oh, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I bet you're wondering. I bet you're wondering.
That wasn't on the run sheet.
I bet you're wondering. I'll throw this in here. Food for thought.
Food, glorious food.
This is my segment, and I have theories. And I've come up with a theory before the show. I was sitting there, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I've woken up and I'm not feeling too flash, but I've been sitting there and I was thinking, and I've thought, right? You ready for this? There is a secret planet in outer space, okay? And it's filled with life, but we just haven't discovered it yet. Yeah, that's my food of thought for this week. What do we think? What do we think about, life out there? Yes or no? Do you believe in life out there? There's no
No, I'll jump right in. I'll say I can't see why not. I know it is pretty rare, but we're a speck of dust on the Earth. The Earth's a speck of dust in the Milky Way, and that's one of however many galaxies.
Milky Way is a speck of dust in the universe.
Exactly, and the universe. I find it interesting that the universe is constantly expanding.
Yes,
as we speak, it's getting bigger.
Like right now, we are.
Yeah, literally. No, literally. Like we're actually making it expand.
And apparently, there's no limit to it. So will it just keep expanding forever?
Nah,
because we don't know if there's a limit to it or not, because we can't see that far.
That is true.
But if you get your binoculars on, you can look real close.
Yeah.
If you get a good telescope from National Geographic, you go right.
Exactly. All right.
No, I heard it expands, and then like folds in on itself, and everything gets destroyed.
That's what do you think, Sam?
Yes. I think it's cool. I think it's cool to think there'd be someone else other than us. Okay. Yep. Do you want to say hi to the fans?
Ian Drew. Wow,
Hey.
live on air.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, watch out for that one.
Do you think there's like actual aliens, or are we saying like little like plants and stuff like that? That sort of
Yeah,
life?
I think there'll be some sort of where there's agriculture and that sort of thing, where there's fauna, there's flora.
Flora is the
Yeah.
plants, mate.
Oh, when there's flora, there's fauna.
Yeah, there you
That's what I
go.
think
You heard it here first.
Doesn't have to be. Doesn't
Sam
have
the
to be like-
scientist.
doesn't have to be humans. It could be some different animal that we've never encountered
Yeah.
before.
Interesting. All right, back onto the names. Thank you everyone for participating in Food for Thought.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
It's been a pleasure.
Talking about baby names, Stu. Talking about
Oh,
baby
oh.
names. Now, obviously, you're happily wifed up. Have you
yeah.
spoken about baby names at all?
Jesus.
We have. Ruby's got a few that she's a big fan of.
Lay it on us.
Are they like
No,
really
no,
basic
boys.
ones, or come
It's
on?
confidential. It's
Oh,
it's confidential information. You know, we can't have people pinching baby names.
Yeah,
It's a
that's not
serious-
on.
Oh,
But yeah, we've had the chat, we've had the talk. She's got a few good ones.
well,
One
what
Do you
about
got any
you?
in mind?
Me personally,
Just try not to name the ones that Ruby had.
how about Jordan Jr.?
Jordan Jr..
JJ. That's not bad.
JJ.
Yeah, I really personally haven't put a whole lot of thought into it.
You do get your weird ones.
Yeah.
Are you going to give them like pole or something like that? I don't know. Something
What?
strange. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something.
Why? Where'd you pull that from? Out of all the things,
I now welcome into this world baby
Pole.
Julix weatherboard paint.
Dulux. It's actually not bad.
Okay.
Big Dulux. Definitely a fat person name. Like, if it's named
The kid's an athlete. You're like, no, you got to be fat, mate.
yeah,
just
No,
how-
no, it's
Dulux.
play your role,
Oh,
play your
look
role,
out, it's
mate.
big Dulux.
Big Julix
Big
comes
Julix
bundled
coming
down.
through.
I've just got written here nothing basic. So I can't hack like your Matthews, your James, your
Oh, really?
Sarah's, your any of those. No
Yeah.
thanks. I've
No
got
thanks.
written.
That's-
Actually, the girls one I got written is kind of bad. Well, not really. It's Jade. I like Jade for a girl.
I haven't heard Jade.
Jade's
And-
good.
I've got Elvis and Leo for a boy.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind Elvis. What about
Yeah.
Elvis? What do you
Why?
like, Sam?
Why Elvis?
Oh, I don't know, man. Like,
I just don't know anyone with that name. I just,
it's just like it's out there. And I just thought of it myself, so I thought it was
you
pretty
came
good.
up with the name, didn't you?
Yeah.
Me.
You've obviously spoken about it because you're like wifed up too, man. And I expect them to be on their way pretty soon, considering you're getting married in a couple of years.
Mine maybe. I've always liked the name Brooklyn, boy or girl. I don't really mind.
Oh,
Middle name Nets.
Huh?
middle name
Yep.
Nets. Nice.
Yeah, middle name Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the guy.
Brooklyn.
In terms of I also don't mind the name Leo. Leo's all right. I can't tell you that I've thought about it too much. But yeah, I just always liked the name Brooklyn. Thought that was all right.
Does it get to the point where you sort of have to agree with your wife on a name? Because I would assume that they would have more interest in naming the baby.
You got to really
Right.
think things through though. You
Yeah,
can't
but
be-
what if she's just throwing out things that you hate? And she's like, these are the options, we're not changing. And you've got to be like, well, great.
Yeah,
It's
you gotta
Matthew.
find it.
Matthew, James, or Sam, you know? Which one
Oh.
do I choose?
Not Sam.
Oh,
No, I can't.
Dulux.
He's,
You know? Exactly.
Put some thought into it, mate. Julix.
Dulux.
You can't give them
What
any names that are going to rhyme with something that isn't going to be fantastic for their
is-
young life.
Oh yeah, like the calamari ad.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Calamari.
Meaty genius.
Right, well, let's move on from calamari. We've got IMDb ratings, Stu. One of Sam's favorite segments because he loves his movies.
I love my movies.
Cue it, Sam. Cue it.
Do you want to say it, Stu? Do you want to say it? Oh.
Do cue it.
Oh, what do I say? Whoa! Let's talk about IMDb, baby.
Yeah, that works too.
IMDb rating. Guess it. You've got one more opportunity. You've got one more segment coming after this, and I'll give you a chance to say the line. Anyway, Arage's
I don't know
IMDb.
what the line is, but
That's fine.
Hewitt is the line.
Hewitt is the
Hewitt.
line.
Oh, Hewitt.
Oh, okay.
Let's get Hewitt.
Are we gonna edit out that first part, or are we gonna keep that in?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
All right, IMDb.
Yeah. So what's going to happen, Stu, is we're going to give you 3 movies. You're going to give us 3 movies. We guess the rating, or you guess the rating of ours. We guess yours. You get 1 point if you're within 0.3 of the actual rating, and you get 2 points if you get it, bang on.
Yeah, right on.
Okay. So Sam, I think we'll read his first, so we can get a feel of it, and then so you guess for all 3, Stu, and then you'll read us. We'll guess, and then we'll give scores.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I write it. Oh.
Yes, do write it so we can.
Yeah.
A little bit of paper
All right,
there.
pen and pad out.
Samuel, give him his movies.
All right, Jordan Stew.
Yeah, man.
The Notebook.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Great movie.
Tell us what you're writing, by the way. So we can.
Oh, no, I haven't. I just wrote it down.
He's writing. He's thinking. Okay.
It's good.
It is good.
I'm just thinking about the movies that I picked and where they sat.
That's not bad.
That's a
actually.
good tactic.
That's a good tactic. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how generous. I was talking to Zim last night, and he was saying that it's very hard to get above a 9. He said there's only So yeah,
Zim,
so he's been talking to past competitors.
yeah.
I wouldn't be talking to him out of all the people.
I reckon The Notebook is an 8.1.
8.1. All right.
For the Notebook.
Next one you've got is Transformers, the first movie.
Oh, I was a big Transformers man.
So was I.
Um,
Mainly because
It's a good movie.
it's just a really good movie. The storyline
just
and stuff.
because it was good and other stuff.
Yeah.
Transformers, probably not quite a Notebook in my opinion. I'd like to say the Transformers is a firm 7.6.
7.6.
7.6.
And the last one you got is the Emoji Movie. Have you
wait.
heard of it?
God have mercy.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I have heard of it. I've never watched it.
That's all right. You've heard of it though. I suppose that counts as something.
My assumption is that it would be dog shit, but I'm going to think that you've assumed I'd make said assumption, and actually,
Don't bluff.
I'm not going to go too low. I'm just going to give it
You frozen.
4.9.
4.9.
I'm going to give it a 4.9.
4.9.
Yeah.
Keeping that nice little range.
All right, we
Very
got
good.
those down. Interesting. Give us ours now.
Alrighty, boys. I'm sorry. I'll just go to the notes section. All right. Has Cars been done? I'm assuming it has, but
I don't-
Yeah.
Let's say
probably
it has.
Right.
Yeah.
I just
Someone
think
definitely did
that
it.
has difficulty. All right.
I think.
My first one of my personal favorites as a young kid, Pokemon, the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back.
I have seen that.
It's
I don't even know
absolute
Pokemon.
gold. It's absolute gold. I'd watch it now for fun.
Oh,
I've
it
seen
kind of
it.
throws off.
I've seen the TV show as
It's not.
well.
It can't be good.
It's not above an 8.
Nurse Joy doesn't get any uglier boys, that's for sure.
Sorry.
Nurse Joy.
Oh, Nurse Joy.
Like a fine wine, gents.
Talk about celebrity crushes, animated celebrity crushes. All right. What my thinking for this one is, it's got to be. I think it's above a 7, and I think it's below an 8.
Pokemon. Well, I haven't seen it,
Yeah.
and I don't know anything about Pokemon.
I want to
besides
say.
they're
I want
obviously
to.
little critters.
I want to say a low 7 though. That's what I want to say.
All right.
That's what I'm
Well,
screaming.
give us a number.
7.3 to keep it in the middle, so we
All
get
right.
best of both worlds.
So this is on Sam. If we get that one wrong.
Yeah, on me, guys. Watch out.
Your responsibility.
What did I say?
Next
7.3.
one. Oh, yeah, 7.3. We'll lock it in.
Yeah.
All right. The next one is Meet the Robinsons.
Oh,
That-
banger of a movie. Absolutely.
Goob.
Is that with what's his name? Goob.
Goob. Yeah, little
Yeah.
depressed
on the
kid
left side.
who has the meat over his eye because he got smacked in the head.
I was a big fan of that one.
Yeah.
Um,
Jay.
it's actually not a bad animated movie.
Yeah, but I also don't think it would.
No, it wouldn't do well on IMDb. I agree, but I think it'd be.
What? I don't think it's cracking a 7. You reckon it cracked a 7?
I was going to say low 7s, but yeah, I'm happy to go.
We'll go 6 point.
I'm happy
6 point. I don't know.
I'm happy to go 6.9 if you want, but if you can go 6.8, I'm not mad.
All right, 6.9. Meet the Robinsons.
Robinson, 6.9.
Put that in.
What a
Yeah.
random
And
movie.
the last one, another movie I'm a big fan of, 8 Mile, Eminem.
Oh, with Anthony Mackie, the Falcon.
Yeah, probably.
from Marvel.
Probably. I wouldn't know, but
It's the guy at the end who's like the rich. He's not rich, but he's like he's the guy in the last battle.
Who?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. 8 Mile. That's actually a good movie,
Yeah.
and I
I know
back
it's
that
a good movie. I haven't seen it.
I back that it's definitely a 7.
He went to Cranbrook. That's a private school.
Cool. Yeah,
What's the matter, dog? You embarrassed. This
everybody
guy's
from the
gangster. His real name's Clarence.
I know something about
Not
you.
about you.
8 Mile. Outrageous. I want to say that it's a mid 7.
It's 7. Are you
Yeah.
sure?
When you get those movies that tell a story about someone's life, it's generally well looked upon.
Secret
It's
Life
not. It's
of
not.
Walt
It's.
Committee.
It's. That's not
Yeah,
about.
right.
No, that's an actual. It's about Eminem's life, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
So-
yeah. So what I'm trying to say is it never does really well, but it always is. It looked pretty well upon from IMDb.
So what do you want? Like a
So I'm
7.5?
I want to say like a 7.6, something like that. Yeah.
All right, 7.6. 8 Mile.
Alrighty, boys.
All right,
Alright, we'll read out yours
we'll
first.
Read yours first, Stu. So
Yep.
for the notebook, you guessed 8.1,
Yeah.
and it is a 7.8. So you're sneaking, you get the
am I in?
point.
You're
Yeah,
in for a point there. Sure are.
well done with that one.
Oh.
Your second movie, Transformers. You guessed a 7.6. It's a 7.0. So
Oh,
you miss out there. And your final one, the Emoji Movie.
Yep.
We really did try to throw you off with this one.
Yeah.
You thought we double bluffed you. You guessed 4.9. It was,
Yep.
in fact, a 3.3. It stuck.
Oh,
It was, it was
Bottom of the
disgusting.
barrel.
That's punishment enough. You know what? We can leave that. All right, gents. Your
Pokemon.
efforts. Pokemon, the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back. You boys said 7.3. It's with great disappointment that I'll inform you it was a 6.3. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was worth a few more, personally. Wasn't to be. However, Meet the Robinsons, Sammy Boy, it was a 6.8. I just wanted the 6.8. So you get a point.
It's all right. We'll take the point. We'll take the point.
Yeah.
All
And
right, here we go.
8 Mile, you boys 7.6. Only got a 7.1. I'm afraid.
Oh.
Just missed out.
So we've had to split the points there.
It's all right. Neither of us have gone donuts this week, so that's good.
Good when you get points on the board, really.
Yeah. So the total score for this segment is the hosts are on 8 and the guests are on 4.
So you keep it a minute, Stu. You keep it a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing my bit.
Still in the
Still.
hunt.
Okay. Let's move on. Stu, another food for thought sort of question, but not a outrageous segment.
No.
Zombie apocalypse. How do we
Yeah.
feel about it, and how do we feel about your strategy? Because it's coming soon, man.
Yeah, I mean, the vaccine rollout's going well. So as soon as Dan Andrews, hits the big red button, we'll all turn into 5G zombies. So, very exciting prospect, that one.
What's your weapon of choice?
Elsie will be safe, though. So
Okay.
my weapon of choice.
Let's say guns are off the table, though.
This
Let's
is
say
an
guns are off the
interesting
table.
question because I reckon like 3/4 of the weapons of choice are things we've never used before.
Yeah. But I'm going to say guns are off the table, though.
Okay.
Yeah, right. How's flamethrowers?
You can use
Flamethrowers.
a flamethrower if you want. I suppose it's not a gun, is it? I don't know.
I don't know. That'd be sick. That'd just be fun. I guess I'd just want to
You just want to just light shit up.
Yeah, there exactly.
Fair enough.
I actually don't know, like a big old bat, I suppose.
I was gonna say that was my weapon
Like
of
you
choice.
just belt the shit. I belt the shit out of anything that's close and just run.
Yeah, you'd back your running ability and you back your swing.
Yeah,
Your pull shot.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I just rock back onto that back foot.
Yeah. Roll the
cleanly
wrist
over
as
the
well.
wicket. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Of course.
How good would like just a zombie like coming to get you like, oh, I'm gonna get you, and you just like come here, mate. You start winding it up, and you just go
That would be fun.
off the top of the head. What about you,
Yeah.
Rages? Weapon of choice.
I think I would be the weapon of choice. I just got here in my notes, take them on. That's all I've got written. So I think I just sort of,
start give him the fend off.
yeah.
Oh, you know, I take it back. My weapon of choice would be Mac from Cars. From the
That's a good one.
Rugby Sevens team.
Yeah, get him Mac and see you later. No, it's good.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
I would be the weapon of choice.
You'd be the weapon of choice.
Yeah.
Stu, if you had to pick anyone to survive a zombie apocalypse with, who are you picking?
Yeah.
Anyone in the world.
All right, anyone in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, anyone. Well, I guess Bear Grylls springs to mind. Ruby's a potential option, but I'm not sure how long we'd last together. Not sure how long we'd be able to
Save
get
yourself
back
sort
on
of
the
thing.
bell. Yeah, not sure if it's putting my own best interests of survival at heart. Otherwise, maybe one of the boys have a laugh, but
Also
potentially
crack some
survive
skulls
too.
at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. You know, cracking open the beers, cracking open the skulls. It's the dream lifestyle for some.
Tell you who I wouldn't be doing it with.
Yeah.
If
Don't
we're on
say it.
rations.
I knew you were going to say it.
Podsy, you're not coming with me because you got to eat all the rations, mate.
Mate, if
You know
you're
what I would
if
do?
you're not telling me Podsy's running through 4 zombies, you're kidding yourself.
Yeah, but I'm not going to have any food, mate. Like, you're
No,
not
I
going to
wouldn't
survive
do it.
without food.
You know who I wouldn't do it with, please?
No.
My mate's cousin. Because it'd just be rude. It'd
Oh,
just be
She'd be like
inconsiderate.
disrespectful.
We see each other from a distance. We're like, Stu, is that you? You're like, nah, not me, mate. Keep walking.
No, you got the wrong guy.
You're the wrong person.
What's your weapon of choice, Sam? Did you give us
Definitely
weapon of
a
choice?
metal bat is absolutely
A
metal.
metal,
Bat.
metal
Maybe
bat,
chuck some
okay.
spikes on the end of it. But the person I'd be going with, you guys have gone with mate. I'm picking Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, fair. It's about drive. It's about power.
We stay hungry. We do well. What are the work? What are the hours?
I might take Dwight Schrute then from The Office because he knows his stuff survival wise. So I'm sure we'd be just fine.
Pepper spray wouldn't go bad. Like if you need,
Yeah, but you'd run out.
We'll just probably.
Touche. Well, good to know that we'd all do excellently when a zombie apocalypse rolls around. All right, Stu, one of our newest segments, the Love Doctors. Say the line, say it.
The love doctor.
You've reached the Love Doctors.
You.
Yeah, nailed it, yeah.
So lucky, you're so lucky you did well in the segment.
Yeah.
Love Doctor. We'll get right to it. Rages, I'll read out mine.
Yeah, go for it.
This was sent from an anonymous person. Obviously, something he's going through.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. I was on a PlayStation call last night. And this bloke gave it to me. He said, "There's a girl that really likes me, but I like her best mate." What should I do? Stu, you want to give us any words of wisdom for this young fellow?
This girl really likes me. I like
So
her
she's
best mate.
confessed to you, I suppose, that she likes you, but you like her best mate. So what happens?
That's tough. I think I've seen Zim in a situation like that before. And I don't think he handled it very well on the Tinder, of course. That one was.
Yeah, the girl on the right.
Yeah. Who's your mate?
Yeah, that was good.
Thankfully, in this instance, we know the mate, but you got to keep it open and honest. I'm a big believer in honesty. Let her down easy. It is going to be awkward, and if you break her heart, the best friend won't want to be with you. So be a gentleman and show the best mate what you can do. And best of luck to you. You know, I don't necessarily say I rate your chances, pal, but I'd love to see you have a go.
There's no real way around that though.
I feel like
It's
there's no real
always going
winner.
to be, someone's going to lose. So Honesty is the best policy in that situation, I would say. All right. I have one here that says, can't get over my ex. It's been over 6 months. What's wrong with me? He was with his ex they were together for 7 years. They had 2 kids together.
Oh,
So how do you, what sort of tactics do you use to get over your ex-partner?
as someone who doesn't have a whole lot of experience in the area, a smidge more than ideal, but it is tough. Takes time. I'm not surprised he's not over after 6 months. But you got 2 kids, for Christ's sake. That's at least 18 months of mourning right there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's tough. You just got to do the things you love. Hang out with the people that you love, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. It's a horrible, horrible situation for you, but try and take it as a breath of fresh air, a new opportunity. Go out there and find the one, and have 3 kids with her this time.
Whoa.
And then mourn a bit long, and then mourn a bit longer when that's.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually, these ones are like 7 to 10 years ago. People have put this up. This one was put up 2 days ago. So,
Mate, if you're listening,
Commander Bibble was in the comments saying pretty much exactly what Stu said. They say keep busy, focus on relationships and other things. So take your mind off it, I suppose, is the best advice. I've got another thing written down here, and it's how soon is too soon to move in with a partner?
Oh, that's tough. That's not something that
I've had
many of the boys have really worked into. Zim a little bit, I suppose, but not even. I moving in. Well, I'd assume it's a big pain in the ass to move all your stuff.
Wow,
So I'd want a bit of confidence. I'd want 3 months.
3 months
to know the person.
Okay.
I think. Look, I have no idea.
It's very dependent. It's very dependent on different situations, but
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
It'd be 9 months, I reckon.
9 months. Yeah, for me it would be a bit. Yeah, towards a year, I reckon. It'd be a while.
Right on. Looks like I'm the whore of the group then. Apparently.
Well, yeah, it's a bit tragic for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to let's just cap it off, man. And again, with the stories, I asked for some stories and I got some responses. I got some responses that I'm not going to say out loud because I know that some people it's a friendly show. It's an M-rated show. Anyway, I'll actually tell you right now, your girlfriend sent this in, Ruby.
Oh no.
Yes.
So you know it's good. And I was like, oh, you got any stew stories, Ruby? She's like, oh, let me have a think. Gets back to me after a day. Excellent response. She's gone jumping on the tracks.
Oh, that was fun.
Why?
It was fun. No, I've always wondered how deep it was.
Well, if there's anyone to get back up, it's probably you, to be fair.
Well, yeah.
Half the people wouldn't be able to reach the ledge, I don't think. Damn it.
That's the thing. I wasn't sure. So I just, you want to find out. You want to have a go. And, I was with all the boys and 2 police officers, which probably didn't help.
Yeah. What did they say to you? Because obviously we just left it.
Yeah, you all fucked off, you pricks. No, I don't know. I think one chick was taking it really seriously, and she's like, "Oh, are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not suicidal. I just wanted to jump on the tracks and see if I could get back up." It's actually
fine.
Quite childish.
It's pretty simple, really.
Yeah, yeah. So one chick was taking it really seriously, and the other guy, I think, sort of got the vibe that I'd just sunk a couple of cheeky pints at the railway and had bigger things on my mind.
Yeah. Like just causing havoc, really.
Yeah.
Did Navi's mum bail you out? Like, how'd you get out of that? I got written down. Navi's mum bailed him out. I don't know if that's
that. No, they left me. They said, "Don't jump on the tracks again."
Did you get your name written down or anything? Like, are you in the?
Yeah, they took my name down. Yeah.
Watch out for him. He's a reckless boy.
That's right.
Reckless. And that was it. They just took your name down.
Yeah, pretty much. They were like, "Don't do it again." And I was like, "You know what? I wasn't planning on it. Now that I've found out that I can get back up."
How many had you sunk by then? Enough. Okay.
I was coming late. I was coming late from work.
So you've been hungry.
It was one of the catch-up jobs.
Yeah.
And I've never chugged beer like I have that night. That was quality for me. If I can admire my own work for a second.
And was it lower down than you thought, the tracks, or was it quite easy to get back up? Was it worth it, basically?
It was easier to get back up than I thought. And it was worth it because now I know that.
Yes. You got that knowledge to tell people that, maybe haven't jumped on the tracks. So
yeah, exactly. Not everyone's in the same position as I.
Well, there you go. Alrighty. Well, we understand that your cricket team is probably warming up as we speak, ready to go for this afternoon's hockey game.
They said be there at 9:45.
No, where's she? Okay, now I feel bad.
Wow.
11 o'clock game. It's all good. It's all good.
It's a pracky game, Sam. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's a pracky game.
All right. Well,
well, thank you for your time then, Stu, and we'll hope to have you, I don't know, back on the show maybe at a different time, but enjoy your game today, and
good luck, mate. Hit some
thank you.
homers. Hit some,
Thanks,
get some
gents.
touchdowns.
It's a pleasure. Cheers for having me.
fantastic. Bye-bye.
See you later.